Hello, my beautiful friends. Evelyn here, and I want to start today by asking you to close your eyes for just a moment and picture something. Picture the most elegant woman you've ever observed in person. Not a celebrity on a red carpet, not a model on a runway. A real woman. Someone you passed on a street corner, sat near at a restaurant, spotted crossing a hotel lobby. Do you have her? Now tell me, do you remember what specific garment she was wearing? Can you recall the exact cut of her top, the precise hem of her skirt? Probably not. What you remember is the impression, the feeling, the sense of complete, unhurried self-possession. That impression, the one that lodges itself in memory long after the details dissolve, is almost always created by color. Specifically by a group of colors that work at a register most people never consciously notice. Colors that don't demand attention but quietly earn it. Shades that create harmony between pieces, warmth around the face, and a visual calm that registers in the brain as expensive long before the eye can identify a single label. A well-planned neutral wardrobe can generate over 60 outfit combinations from just 13 pieces. Failed capsules often come from too many colors instead of better use of silhouette and texture. The most useful wardrobes aren't the biggest, they're the most coherent. They have a clear color story, dependable silhouettes, and pieces that get worn often enough to justify their place. That coherence begins with understanding which neutrals are doing the most sophisticated work right now. And why. Today, 7 shades, each one with a distinct personality, each one with a specific way of flattering mature beauty. Some of them have quietly replaced black in the wardrobes of the most refined women. Others are establishing themselves as the signature colors of understated luxury in 2026. And the final one, the shade I've saved deliberately for last, is the color that stylists are using right now to make even the simplest outfit look remarkably, almost unreasonably elegant. Stay with me until that last shade, because it may completely reframe the way you build your wardrobe from this season forward. We begin here because this distinction between white and warm ivory is one of the most consequential styling decisions a woman over 50 can make, and almost no one talks about it directly. White remains foundational. White dresses, white wide-leg pants, white structured tops are everywhere in summer 2026 collections. White acts as a neutral anchor for experimenting with brighter color elsewhere. What makes white feel modern this year is clean styling. Minimal accessories, strong lines, elevated fabrics like linen and poplin. But here's what most women discover somewhere around their 50s. Optical white, the crisp blue undertoned white you find on printer paper and refrigerators, has a way of washing out the face as skin tone shifts with age. It creates a contrast so sharp it competes with your features rather than framing them. Warm ivory, cream toned with yellow or peach undertones depending on your complexion, does the opposite. It creates a luminous halo effect near the face, reflecting warmth rather than absorbing it. Ivory's the kinder choice. It flatters more skin tones than a hard white. And the more silver or white your hair has become, the more powerfully warm ivory works in your favor. A well-made linen shirt in warm ivory develops character rather than showing wear. That's the first principle of expensive-looking neutral dressing. Choose the shade that works with you, not the one that looks most impressive on a hanger. What's your relationship with warm ivory? Do you reach for it, or have you been defaulting to optical white? Drop your answer below. Here's the neutral that has quietly become the calling card of the most intentionally dressed women in every major city, and that performs more consistent elegance work than almost any other shade available to us. Use camel, taupe, and beige as your core neutrals. These sophisticated shades make mixing and matching effortless. A cool beige can make you look tired. Camel has enough depth to bring warmth to your face. And that warmth, that particular quality that sits between beige and tan, between gold and brown, is exactly what makes camel so extraordinary near mature skin. Nothing is competing, nothing is shouting. The warmth in the camel tones keeps the outfit from washing you out, and the mix of smooth fabrics, knit texture, woven leather, and gold jewelry keeps it visually interesting. Comfortable, but not lazy. Put together, but not overdone. The camel blazer is the specific investment I'd make first in this family. The kind of piece that elevates dark navy trousers, gives weight to white linen, and transforms a simple tee and jean combination into something that looks like it required thought. Black tank and black trousers with a camel blazer. This formula lengthens the body and makes expensive-looking dressing almost automatic. Camel paired with ivory is the combination that registers as quietly wealthy without announcing it. It's the shade language that Loro Piana speaks fluently and that you can access at any investment level. And here's the neutral that surprises people most consistently, because we've been taught implicitly that brown belongs to autumn, that it's too heavy for summer, that it doesn't belong in the same conversation as linen and sandals. Brown and ivory is the easiest, expensive combination of the season. Looking expensive is often about less contrast, not more. A brown silk tank top with ivory embroidered shorts, thin gold hoops, espresso leather sandals, and a raffia handbag. Brown is a deep, toasted, warm tone, and ivory is a warm off-white, so the two come from the same family. A soft, low-contrast pairing, and that gentleness is exactly what reads rich instead of stark. This low-contrast reads rich principle is one of the most important styling laws available to us, and chocolate brown demonstrates it more clearly than any other shade. When everything in an outfit exists at a similar depth of tone, the eye reads harmony before it reads anything else. And harmony registers in the brain as luxury before the conscious mind can articulate why. For summer specifically, a lightweight chocolate linen trouser, a warm ivory fine knit tank, and a woven leather bag in cognac or espresso. Add gold jewelry only. The warmth of gold metal amplifies the depth of brown the way white gold or silver cannot. The combination is one of the most refined things you can wear between June and September, and it will photograph as though it costs 3 times what it actually did. Now we move to what might be the most reliably sophisticated neutral in the history of women's dressing, and one that is experiencing a particularly meaningful evolution in summer 2026. Classic neutrals like black, cream, navy, and camel always look expensive. Navy is the steady drumbeat under the melody. It flatters nearly every skin tone the way black does, but without the severity that black can introduce in harsh summer light. But here's what's specifically exciting about navy right now. Deep, rich, indigo tone navy, the kind you see on dark wash denim, is having a genuine moment. Dark wash denim in rich indigo has an inherent depth and sense of intrigue. For moments when all black dressing starts to feel predictable, navy offers a point of difference while retaining the same qualities of authority and sophistication. The monochrome navy formula, which we explored in our previous video, is one of the most powerful moves in this color's repertoire. But navy also excels as an anchor. A navy blazer over warm ivory trousers, a navy wide leg trouser beneath a camel blouse, a navy midi skirt beneath an ivory blouse with a chocolate bag. In every configuration, navy does what it has always done. It holds the outfit together with a calm, unshakable authority. Navy is your most reliable foundation. And unlike black, which is correct by habit, navy is correct by choice. That distinction always shows. Here's the shade that most women haven't fully named yet, and that, once identified, reveals itself as the connective tissue between almost everything else in a refined, neutral wardrobe. Stone denim with a mushroom knit and greige coat feels calm and expensive because the eye reads harmony first, then detail. Tonal dressing works like shading in a drawing. The colors stay close together, but small shifts in depth create the interest. Greige, the fusion of gray and beige that sits in the quiet middle of the warm-cool spectrum, is the neutral that allows every other shade to breathe. It doesn't advance or recede. It doesn't create heat or coldness. It simply harmonizes. And in a wardrobe built on neutral intelligence, a great greige piece is worth more than almost any other single item because of its ability to connect disparate elements into a coherent whole. A stone-toned linen blouse beside a warm mushroom wide-leg trouser, a greige structured blazer over a cream knit dress, a taupe woven bag against a chocolate and ivory outfit. This approach is especially useful if you want a wardrobe with fewer pieces that still creates many outfits. This is the neutral that the most quietly elegant women reach for when they want everything to look considered without looking assembled, when they want the eye to see a woman rather than an outfit. Tell me, have you ever thought consciously about greige and stone as separate neutrals? Or has this shade been living anonymously in your wardrobe? I'd love to know below. And here we arrive at the shade that has been given an extraordinary official endorsement in 2026, one that validates what the most discerning dressers have understood instinctively for years. Cloud Dancer, Pantone's color of the year for 2026, is the season's universal neutral. It softens bright colors and sharpens pastels without competing. It flatters more skin tones than stark white. It reads as more intentional than beige, and it communicates exactly the kind of refined ease that defines the most coveted aesthetic of this moment: quiet luxury. White also acts as a neutral anchor for experimenting with brighter color elsewhere in your outfit. What makes white feel modern this year is clean styling, minimal accessories, strong lines, elevated fabrics, and Cloud Dancer operates at that precise frequency, not the blue-white of optical cleanliness, but the warm, light-diffused white of natural linen in afternoon sun. The practical application is simple and transformative. When you have a strong color piece, cobalt trousers, a sage green blouse, a deep navy blazer, pair it with Cloud Dancer rather than optical white. The difference in how your face reads is immediate and remarkable. The sharp white creates contrast that competes. The Cloud Dancer creates warmth that completes. This shade is also the most effective bridge between neutrals in a tonal wardrobe. Ivory Cloud Dancer beside warm camel, Cloud Dancer against soft stone, Cloud Dancer beneath a chocolate blazer. In every case, it lightens and lifts without ever drawing attention to itself, which is the most sophisticated thing a color can do. And here we are, the shade I saved for last, the one generating the most conversation among stylists and wardrobing professionals this season, the one that may completely reframe the way you build your wardrobe from this season forward. Warm taupe and its close relative mushroom, the complex brownish gray pink that sits at the intersection of every neutral family simultaneously, is the shade that makes everything around it look more expensive. Not because it's dramatic, because it's perfect. Taupe acts as a sophisticated bridge between warm and cool tones. It sits between the camel family and the gray family without belonging firmly to either, which means it coexists harmoniously with almost every other neutral in existence. A taupe blouse beneath a navy blazer, taupe wide-leg trousers beneath a warm ivory knit, a mushroom tone bag against a chocolate and cream outfit. In every case, the taupe creates a depth and a warmth that slightly elevates every adjacent color without competing with any of them. Luxury looks expensive when it looks cared for. That's the principle behind this shade's power. Taupe has the quality of something that has been considered. It's not the first neutral anyone reaches for, which means when it appears in an outfit, it registers as a deliberate choice, a sophisticated one. A cream knit, a navy trouser, a taupe coat, a chocolate bag. Separately, they're useful. Together in that configuration, they produce a combination so inherently polished it almost styles itself. And here's the specific formula stylists are using right now to make the simplest possible outfit look completely considered. A fine knit turtleneck or blouse in warm taupe, tucked into wide leg trousers in a slightly deeper mushroom or greige tone. A structured leather bag in cognac, gold jewelry, one pair of earrings with real presence, nothing more. Flat leather loafers in the same warm family as the bag. That 5-piece formula contains no statement piece. No bright accent, no pattern, no print, no drama. And yet, assembled in warm taupe and mushroom, it reads as the product of a woman who has been dressing elegantly for decades, because it carries the kind of quiet authority that only comes from knowing exactly what you're doing. 7 neutrals, 1 organizing philosophy. A well-built wardrobe should make your mornings easier and your choices sharper. The women who always look composed usually aren't shopping constantly. They're wearing well-chosen pieces often, caring for them properly, and refining with discipline. Neutral colors seem simple until you try to mix them. Then the questions start. Why does one cream look elegant and another look yellow? Why do some grays feel crisp while others feel dull? Why can taupe and camel look beautiful together one day and muddy the next? The answer lies in understanding each neutral's temperature, its warmth or coolness, and pairing shades that share the same thermal family. Warm with warm. Camel, ivory, chocolate, taupe, mushroom. The cool family. Navy, stone, gray, soft white. The most sophisticated combinations draw from one family consistently, occasionally bridging to the other with one transitional piece. Now you have the map. What you do with it is entirely your own. Now tell me, gorgeous, which of these 7 neutrals is already the quiet star of your wardrobe? And which one are you going to start wearing with more intention? Is it warm ivory replacing the optical white that's been washing you out? Camel as your new go-to layer? Chocolate brown discovered as a summer luxury shade? Navy finally worn as a complete monochrome rather than just a component? Stone and greige as the connective tissue your wardrobe was missing? Cloud Dancer as your new universal anchor? Or warm taupe and mushroom, the final shade that changes the way everything else in your closet looks? Drop your answer in the comments and tell me which neutral combination you're building around first. This community never fails to inspire me with the depth of its style instinct, and I read every single message you leave.